This is the GIS news for Wednesday, January 15th, 2025. I am Chrisanne Mitchell. In the headlines, Prime Minister Honorable Deacon Mitchell receives an honorary professor title from Ningbo University, China, and Grenadian delegation participates in Grenada-China Trade and Investment Cooperation Forum. We'll have the details of these stories and more after the break. Prime Minister Honorable Deacon Mitchell has been honored with the prestigious title of Honorary Professor of Ningbo University of Technology in China. This marks the first occasion a Prime Minister has received this accolade from the institution. The award was presented to Prime Minister Mitchell during his visit to the university, which came as a pleasant surprise to him.
It is a great privilege to have Honorable Deacon Mitchell to join our university as an honorary professor. We have prepared a special gift for you.
Ningbo University of Technology is a vibrant, young, and comprehensive institution offering a diverse range of disciplines including economics, law, education, liberal arts, history, science, engineering, agronomy, medicine, and management. It stands as one of the key higher learning institutions in Zhejiang province. Notably, one Grenadian student is currently pursuing her studies at the university. The Prime Minister's visit was part of his official trip to China, commemorating 20 years of the resumption of diplomatic ties between both nations. Prime Minister Mitchell is passionate about education, with particular interest in skills training and digital technology, which aligns with Grenada's Vision 75 initiative.
Thank you for your very warm welcome to me and the delegation from Grenada at Ningbo University. We are deeply honored to be here this morning and to share in this brief ceremony and brief tour of your wonderful university. I wish I was a student here. We are visiting China to celebrate the 20th anniversary of the resumption of diplomatic relations between Grenada and China. And the partnership between this university and our T.A. Marichaud Community College in Grenada is perhaps the best example of the people-to-people and practical cooperation between the government and people of China and the government and people of Grenada. And so, on behalf of the government and people of Grenada, and in particular, the students, lecturers, and teachers at the T.A. Marichaud Community College, we thank you immensely for your wonderful partnership.
During his time at the institution, Prime Minister Mitchell engaged in discussions with students, providing them an opportunity to ask questions and share suggestions.
What is your first impression of China? Is there anything about China that impresses you?
Everything about China impresses me.
What is the most special things?
It's the blend of preserving your ancient and traditional ways, as well as blending it with the modernization of China. So in one day, I was able to visit the Great Wall, the Forbidden City, and I went to the museum dedicated to the CPC. And in particular, at the museum, you had what was a very traditional museum, and then at the end, you have what is a very modern, immersive, technology-driven experience. I got the chance to go into a capsule and to be flown over many of the great provinces and cities of China. And so it's wonderful that you're able to preserve both your physical infrastructure that tells of the great ancient civilization that China is, and at the same time also demonstrate all of the wonderful modern accomplishments that you've been able to do. And that's not an easy thing to accomplish. So I was certainly most impressed with this. And second, the warm hospitality that we've received everywhere, from the food to the greetings, to the courtesy. It's been amazing. So I'm happy to go back to Grenada and the rest of the world and share my wonderful experience here. Thank you.
Grenada was also commended for establishing the Confucius Institute at the T.A. Marischal Community College. Prime Minister Mitchell expressed his belief in the potential for collaboration between Ningbo University and TAMCC, which could allow more Grenadian students to benefit from advanced teaching opportunities.
It's the sound of birds are singing. Do you hear? It's the sound of everlasting, and there's no end in sight. It's the beginning of our life, sweet Grenada. This is home.
Continuing the news. Prime Minister Honorable Deacon Mitchell participated in the inaugural Grenada-China Trade and Investment Cooperation Forum, a significant event during his historic visit to the People's Republic of China, commemorating the 20th anniversary of diplomatic ties between both nations. Abigail McIntyre has more in this report.
This video is part of Grenada's presentation at the Grenada-China Trade and Investment Cooperation Forum in Beijing this week, attended by key Chinese government and business officials. The Grenada delegation, led by Prime Minister Honorable Deacon Mitchell, focused on the country's developmental targets, particularly in relation to Vision 75 and Grenada's commitment to achieving the Sustainable Development Goals. China expressed its willingness to align development strategies with Grenada and expand cooperation in crucial areas such as tourism and hospitality, health and wellness, agriculture and agro-processing, renewable energy, including geothermal, offshore wind and solar opportunities, infrastructure development, ICT, and education. In his address to the forum, Prime Minister Mitchell emphasized that Grenada is not merely a tropical paradise, but a nation rich in untapped potential. He invited visionary investors to partner with Grenada in pursuit of economic growth, sustainable development, and shared prosperity.
Grenada is fully committed to creating an enabling environment for investment. The relationship between Grenada and China is built on mutual respect, trust, and shared aspirations, and the success of our bilateral relationship serves as a foundation for even greater collaboration in the future. And this forum is a practical example of this. Yesterday we signed 13 cooperation agreements with the government of China. Many of them relate specifically to encouraging unimpeded trade, to encouraging economic development, to encouraging the growth of our respective business sectors. And so we urge you, I urge my Grenadian team to make sure that when we come out of this forum, we would have strengthened the opportunities for continued growth and mutual development of our respective business sectors.
Grenada's ambassador to China, His Excellency Ian Marshall, delivered a presentation at the Investment Forum outlining the numerous investment opportunities and possibilities in Grenada. He highlighted Project Polaris, a significant investment opportunity. Project Polaris is an 84-acre, state-of-the-art medical village located in St. David's, the constituency of Prime Minister Mitchell. This initiative aligns with Vision 75, aiming to address major health challenges while positioning Grenada as a regional hub for medical tourism and research.
This 84-acre medical city is set to revolutionize healthcare, education, and tourism, not just in Grenada, but across the OECS. At the core of this transformation is the new state-of-the-art smart research hospital designed with patient-centered care and community engagement in mind. It will provide value-based specialist care, innovation healthcare solutions, industry-leading medical training, and cutting-edge research. From advanced medical oncology and reconstructive plastic surgery to physical therapy, fertility treatment, stem cell therapy, and more, the medical complex and annex will offer a wide range of specialized services, ensuring comprehensive care for all.
The Grenada China Investment Forum was facilitated by the China International Supply Chain Expo and the China Council for the Promotion of International Trade. China has a major trade sector, earning it the title of one of the fastest growing economies in the world. The Dickon Mitchell-led government is aligning itself with this progress, placing Grenada in a favorable position for investment and trade opportunities. For the GIS News, I am Abigail McIntyre.
Thank you, Abigail. 20 artists move on to the semi-final round of the 2025 Independence Monarch competition. On Tuesday, cultural officials received 31 entries in the preliminary judging, and on Wednesday, the names of the semi-finalists were announced. 16 males, 5 females, and 1 duo will compete on Saturday, January 25th at the Lasaches playing field.
So we have in alphabetical order: Andrew Philip Hitz, Anthony Etienne, Grenada Michael Jackson, Anthony Philip, Rankin Marvin, Brent Buckmeyer, Area Code, Bogress McPhee and Cheryl Vincent, Quaco and Cheryl V, Cheryl Antoine, Lady Cheryl, Edison Francis, Teacher Eddie, Hector Thomas, Mr. Legs, Jason Joseph, Big J, Jermaine Simon, Superstar, Jerry Baptiste, Papa Jerry, Joseph Telesford, Supreme, Kelly Klein, Rootsman Kelly, Michael Prince, Prince, Nelson Mapp, Mr. Razor, Nivian Cox, Cox, Samantha Dixon, Royalty, Sean Niles, Sour Serpent, Teddy Christopher, Topcat, and Valin Ned, Valin Ned.
That was Chief Cultural Officer in the Ministry of Tourism and Culture, Mr. Kelvin Jacob. He told GIS rehearsals for the semi-finals are scheduled to commence this Friday, January 17th, with the Royal Grenada Police Force Band. Artists are encouraged to organize their music sheets to facilitate the rehearsals.
So now that the semi-finalists are announced, what is expected of these semi-finalists is to get their music scores. All right, get their music scored, get their music written, and be prepared for rehearsal. Rehearsal with the police band will start on Friday, 17th of January, this coming Friday, we will start rehearsal. So we are asking the artists to go ahead and get their music score ASAP, and those who have their music scores ready, we will start the practice with these artists. We are planning to have 2 rehearsals per artist. So artists, we are imploring upon you to have your music ready. So once the police band schedule you, you are going to be ready with your music for the rehearsal. So we are scheduling 2 rehearsals per artist. So we're going to start on this Friday, this coming Friday, the 17th. The Royal Grenada Police Force Band will be facilitating the rehearsals and the musical accompaniment for the competitions.
Organizers made some changes to the competition this year to shift from a calypso show to an Independence Monarch to include other local genres of music. Jacob announced that only 1 soca entry was received. He encouraged members of the public to attend the semi-finals and finals to support the artists.
The change this year, incorporating or opening it up for other genres in terms of the groovy and the soca, what we've seen coming into the semi-finals, I think we just had 1 soca, according to the judges, 1 soca that actually entered the semi-final round of the competition. Most of the other artists are the normal calypso, the root calypso songs. Well, again, we encourage the semi-finalists. We congratulate the semi-finalists going for a place in the finals. The semi-final will be on Saturday, the 25th of January, And we are encouraging the public to come out and support the artists. The artists, we know they are going to be preparing and they are going to be coming with their A game to make a place into the finals. So we congratulate them and we encourage the general public to support them when the semifinals and the finals come around.
Stay with us. We'll have more stories after the break.
If there's one thing we know for sure, life is an unpredictable journey, full of twists and turns, but no matter where it takes you, the National Insurance Scheme is here, ready to support you every step of the way. Sickness benefits ensures that you can focus on recovery, not financial stress. Maternity allowance and grant provides essential support to start your beautiful journey of parenthood. The unemployment benefits act as a safety net, giving you peace of mind during challenging times. Employment injuries can be daunting, but NIS provides comprehensive coverage, including injury benefit, medical expenses, disablement, and death benefits. At NIS, your well-being is priority. Now you can face challenges confidently, knowing that support is just a claim away. Contact us today to find out more about the range of benefits or visit our website at www.nisgrenada.org.
Are you thinking about buying a vehicle? Did you find a company on social media? Stop. It may be a scam. Look out for the following red flags. Is the price lower than other dealers? Does it seem too good to be true? Are you sending the monies to the US even though you are ordering the vehicle from Japan? Does the address on the invoice match the address on the payment details? Are conversations limited to WhatsApp text? Is there a sense of urgency placed on you by the seller? You are about to be scammed. Do not take your hard-earned cash or even worse, a loan to send to these scammers. Once the money leaves Grenada's shores, you are not likely to get it back. Consider buying a vehicle already on island from an individual or a car dealer. Beware of these scammers. If in doubt, it's best to stay out. A message from the Financial Intelligence Unit.
Welcome back. Residents of Mungo Road and nearby areas in St. John can soon expect significant improvements as Member of Parliament for the constituency, Honorable Karen James, has committed to addressing the condition of the road. On Tuesday, MP James, along with a team from the Ministries of Infrastructure and Mobilization, visited the site to assess the situation and begin preparations for the much-needed repairs. GIS was told by Honorable Karen James that she has made a promise to her constituents who have been patient for several years and is dedicated to doing so.
This road has collapsed well over 3 years now. It has been impassable for motorists as well as pedestrians. And so one of the promises that I made to my constituents of St. John and to the residents of this part of my constituency is to ensure that we address it, not in a way to put temporary solutions, but to ensure that we give permanent infrastructure and we ensure that to make it safe for our motorists and our pedestrians. So today, I am happy to report that we have been able to procure a contractor to start the works on this critical infrastructure. And we are going to be starting not only for where there is the most critical part of the breakage of the road, which is lower down, but we are also going to be starting at the top part of the Mungo Road strip.
MP James is seeking the public's patience as the work commences. The initial phase of the project will focus on constructing retaining walls.
I am happy that we have both the Ministry of Infrastructure and the Ministry of Implementation and Transformation on board with us to ensure that this project comes to fruition. It's going to be a phased project, so I am imploring on my residents of Mungo Road and the other communities to bear patience. You guys have been, the traversing and stuff has been, exhausting over the years, but I beg your patience, I beg your understanding. We're going to first commence work on the retaining walls because we have to ensure that before we put on our road, the supporting infrastructure is there and it's correct. So we're going to start with that at first. So what we're going to do, we're asking the person to have your derelict vehicles, if you have vehicles that are not derelict but they are broken down, to please work with us so that we can ensure that we bring some sort of redress to this long-standing issue. We're asking you to move out the vehicles out of the way so that the equipment can come in and they can commence.
The road rehabilitation is expected to be completed before the rainy season arrives.
So I am happy to report that 2025 has started off as a year that is wonderful. That is a year of transformation for the constituency. We are going to take our time to do our roads, and the aim is to ensure that we do these critical infrastructures before the rainy season come. Because if the rainy season comes on us and we are in work or we are commencing work, you know, we have to halt because the weather, we can't control how much rainfall we're going to experience. So we have to ensure that we do it way before. So my goal is to ensure that all of the critical infrastructures that we have to do or that we had on the books to do since my tenure in office, we're going to try our best to get it done.
One resident is extremely happy that the road will be addressed.
You know, because all the vehicles, they use this road. It's a major road. You know, in case something happens on the main road, all transportation will pass here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I'm very happy that the project will start because we was looking for it very long. So I'm very happy.
The countdown to the Grenada Sailing Week 2025 has officially begun with a media launch today, Wednesday 15th, at the Prickly Bay Marina. The events will be from January 26th to 31st and are set to attract sailors locally and internationally for a week of racing and celebration. Hosted by Inter-Caribbean Airways and Pure Grenada, with the Grenada Tourism Authority as the title sponsor, the event is shaping up to be a standout occasion. Brian Sylvester, chairman of the board of directors for Grenada Sailing Week, expressed his excitement for the event, which will be made possible through the support of sponsors and partners.
I extend heartfelt gratitude to our sponsors and partners, selected for their shared commitment of cultural preservation, youth development, sector growth. Our support ensures the continuing success of the Grenada Sailing Week.
Sylvester also gave remarks on behalf of CEO of Inter-Caribbean Airways, who was absent. He emphasized that Inter-Caribbean is proud to continue supporting the event year after year.
Just as our spirit of Grenada aircraft symbolizes our commitment to Grenada, our support of this world-class event further demonstrates our dedication to Grenada's tourism and cultural heritage. We look forward to the exciting races and to continue our role in bringing the Caribbean closer together.
Speaking on behalf of co-title sponsor Grenada Tourism Authority was Curl Hashdialik. GTA has been a sponsor of the event since 2014 and continues to play an integral role in the success of the event.
This year, we are excited to be the co-title sponsor of the Inter-Caribbean and Pure Grenada Sailing Week. We are also very proud to market this prestigious 6-day nautical event and showcase competitive keelboat racing by local and international sailors. When it comes to us understanding the importance of promoting events that mean so much to us as a sailing community, being in the Grenadines, the best place for us to be able to have those sailings, the perfect weather, the perfect waters, we want to be able to invite all of those visitors to our shows that are going to be participating, be it as through those sailors.
Hashdialik emphasized that the event contributes significantly to the tourism sector.
The economic benefits of this event contributes to not only the accommodation sector, but our restaurants, our transportation sector as well. And for 2024, the yachting sector actually contributed 4.2 million EC dollars. And this is not to be understated. We have to understand the length and breadth that all of our subsectors mean to Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique. But in particular, when it comes to the yachting niche and the importance of yachting as a tradition, sailing as a tradition to the people of Carriacou and Petit Martinique, you know, $4.2 million in the engine, in the bowels of the various islands is very, very important.
General Manager of Clark's Court Bay Marina, Raymond Burke, handed over a check valued at $12,500 EC to sponsor the event.
We are just happy to be part of this grand event for a second year running. It's the second time we're going to be sponsoring the race day. We're going to do the race between Carriacou and Grenada. And so Clark's Court Boatyard and Marina is really proud to be a part of this once again. And we look forward to exciting races throughout this event.
During the media launch, the prizes for the winners of races were revealed. This year, the first prize model boats were crafted by Clyde Frank, boat builder from Petit Martinique. This boasts the continued creative artistry and traditional boat building of the people of the Sister Isle. Continuing the news, 50 students from the Westmoreland Secondary School are now more prepared to address food insecurity after completing training with the Climate Smart Agriculture and Rural Enterprise Program. The sessions focus on food security and food safety backed with solutions in sustainable agriculture, which will help the students address local food insecurities and gain valuable skills to apply to their personal lives and future careers. Climate Smart Agricultural Coordinator, Mr. Kenley Edwards, facilitated the sessions aimed at bringing awareness to the negative impacts of climate change on food security and empowering the students to contribute to solutions through the establishment of a school garden. He highlighted that millions around the world lack reliable access to sufficient, nutritious food, as well as the intricate factors that contribute to food insecurity, including poverty, conflict, climate change, and subpar farming methods. At the end of the training, as part of SIAP's commitment to promote sustainable agricultural practices in schools, the students were presented with gardening hand tools, including shovels, spades, and hand forks to help establish and maintain their school garden. That story brings us to the end of the GIS News for Wednesday, January 15th, 2025. On behalf of the entire news and production team here at the Government Information Service, I am Chrisanne Mitchell, saying thank you for joining us.
Invest in making things better. Make things better. Make dams, reservoirs and pipelines stronger. New policies and plans to take action. Educate the entire nation. Water is a finite resource that needs urgent recourse. Save water. Save water. For me and you. Save water. For the future too. Save water. Every drop you can. Save water. For the Caribbean. Save water.
Same problems and same challenges.